Well, thank you very much for taking the time to talk with me. I'm a consultant and I live in the United States. I'm also the author of Enterprise Search Report, Beyond Search, and a number of other studies about content processing and text analysis. So this is quite an enjoyable opportunity to speak with you. That's an excellent question. The search market today is a very, very complicated and fast-changing space. There are companies such as Google who make headlines every day. There are other companies such as Microsoft, and these companies are dominating the popular media and the news. Underneath that, there are literally hundreds of innovative companies bringing new technologies for search and retrieval to organizations and businesses of all size. So search today is complicated, diverse, and characterized by a wide range of options and innovation. I was quite interested in the Exalead demos. When I visit companies, sometimes I see demos that just don't have much relationship to real-world problems. Two of the Exalead demos were very, very impressive. The first is a demonstration of Exalead's voice-to-text technology. And I was quite impressed with this, and I wrote about it in my weblog, Beyond Search. You can read a description and see an example of how that system makes it easy to search audio. One of the features that I found quite useful was that after I did a query for Bush and Iraq, the system showed me each point in the video file where those terms occurred. So that allowed me to jump to the specific part of the video, and I didn't have to watch 60 minutes of video to find the 5 minutes that were important. That is a very big time saver. The second demo that I saw was one which took a wide range of information about restaurants. Now, this was not a typical find the restaurant on a map search. This system integrated reviews, map data, and specific information about the quality and price of the food at each restaurant. And so I was able to do a query, and I could get back an integrated report about a specific restaurant. Now, I'm a big fan of coq au vin, and so I did a query for that, and I was able to find a hotel with a restaurant open on Sunday night, and I found the value of the meal and the quality of the food that I liked. So on that particular demo, I tested the Exalead system, and I actually used the outputs. Those two demos struck me as characteristic of the kind of innovation that I have associated with the company Exalead since I first learned about it almost 3 years ago. Yes, I did. I wrote a very long study, and I profiled 24 companies engaged in search and text processing. Each of those companies was selected because they had systems that pointed to the future. So of this group of 24 companies, which included well-known firms such as Google and some not so well-known, such as Exalytics, I picked a handful of companies that I thought combined technology, usability, and innovation. Of the 24 companies, I identified 5 firms as ones that I felt were important to watch, and Exalead was one of those companies. The reason was simple. Exalead had DNA, technical engineering excellence, that was very similar to Google's architecture. On top of that architecture, Exalead had done something Google had not, and that was make it possible to scale using the company's own hardware and its own engineers. It was not necessary to grow the system by buying more and more hardware from a specific vendor. So the engineering coupled with the freedom to expand the system to handle billions of documents clearly set it apart. Well, I think it's very positive. I'm not sure whether Exalead is helped by being in Paris or whether Paris is helped by having an engineering firm like Exalead, but I really enjoyed the people and I liked the openness of the engineers. I spent quite a bit of time with the firm's senior technical people, and they were very helpful in making sure that I understood what Exalead was doing to deliver services to more than 175 customers, maybe 180 customers worldwide today, and prepare for tomorrow's customers. So the plus with Exalead is the people, and its engineering speaks for itself.